Yeah, I heard a Sunday was good.
It was good, man. It was good. Good time. Good people. Good church.
Great message. Fire message.
Thank you.
Pastor Brad's been hitting it for the last couple of weeks. It's been really good.
I forgot what I preached on, but I'm sure it's all right.
The series is real good.
Just kidding.
Yo, soundtracks.
Yeah. It's so interesting how quickly, as a pastor, you move on from what you just preached to what you're about to preach. You literally, I think I literally probably have a 10 or 12 hour reflection window on Monday between Sunday night and Monday to like chew on what just happened. And literally when I wake up Tuesday morning,
You're already prepared.
it's already, yeah. I mean, I spent 3 hours this morning in the sermon prep for this coming up Sunday. Like it's, yeah. So yeah, it's very interesting. But yeah, we talked about the woman caught in adultery. Jesus. Mm-hmm.
Wait, the way you just said that sounded weird.
Yeah.
You said the woman caught in adultery.
Mm-hmm. And then she got brought before Jesus.
Yeah, you
The way I said that probably was.
You just said the woman caught in adultery. Jesus. And I was like, what kind of Bible y'all reading?
Yeah. No, yeah. And so
He's a woman now.
Oh God, yeah. Don't let that happen. But yeah, so we talked about that, and we were talking about those playlists were yeah, dude. I had like 5 people like, can I get those? Can I get the list of those songs? And I was like,
You played songs?
yeah. So
Is that why they got blocked on YouTube?
yeah.
Oh,
So the
good
reason
job.
I know. So what I was doing was I was talking about letting God be the producer of your life.
Yeah.
And I was talking about how artists oftentimes they can be good artists and sometimes they're just mediocre artists, but their songs in the hand of the right producer create something great out of it. And I got to work with a couple producers, one in particular, who I remember he was kind of the first one that I worked with he was the first producer I worked with that was a like platinum selling, like he worked with artists that were platinum selling artists. So he's a bigger deal. And he was the one that I was like, describe, I see what you're doing, but describe to me in your words what you do. And he was the one, he told me, and I said this in the message, he said, artists bring to me a jumbled up mess and I make a masterpiece out of it. So they come to me with lyrics or chords or even a song that they've written, and I'm like, all right, we're going to make something great out of that. And so I said that on Sunday morning. It's like, you need a producer for your life. God doesn't mind you being in the forefront if he's the one that's in the background making something out of your life.
Well, what are some of the great producers of all time?
So we gave 3 on Sunday. David Foster.
Okay, yeah, I know who that is.
Celine Dion, Whitney Houston, Barbra Streisand, Michael Jackson, All for One, Michael Bolton. He's Mariah Carey. His catalog is deep, especially the 90s. He was 80s, 90s. That was really his era. Shaka Khan. Just, unbelievable.
Scott Storch.
His line of it, yeah.
You know who I'm going to say? Mutt Lange from the 80s.
Yeah.
With all the 80s rock guys.
Yep.
He was a big producer for them.
Yeah.
And he married Shania Twain, actually.
Yeah, and then we did...
Shania Twain?
No, Shania's with Tim McGraw.
Before that.
Maybe. I don't know.
Not Shania Twain.
Faith Hill? No, Faith Hill's with Tim McGraw.
Yeah, I was
Shania Twain. You're right.
Yeah,
You're right.
yeah.
You're right. Not me.
Mutt Lange was he did like Def Leppard's Hysteria album.
Yeah.
Bunch of stuff in the 80s.
Yeah.
But actually, Rick Rubin.
That was, so we did David Foster, Dr. Dre.
Oh, yeah.
Because his catalog is ridiculous. A lot of people just think of him for NWA and, the West Coast stuff. But I mean, he has, No Doubt and Gwen Stefani on his radar. He's worked with,
I mean, even found Eminem.
Found Eminem.
When you found a whole guy that changed the game.
Right. Eminem, 50 Cent, like that whole, so he's, Dr. Dre's catalog is pretty deep. Tupac. I mean, that's, so, and then we went to Rick Rubin. And Rick Rubin, I think, is the most eclectic.
He's weird.
He's very weird.
He is a weird
He looks like
dude.
he smells terrible. in the words of Justin Oswald.
He is strange.
Have you ever seen? Do you know what Rick Rubin looks like?
No.
John,
Dude,
John when people watch this, put a picture of Rick Rubin up so they can see him.
Yeah, he obviously he did like the Beastie Boys and
Oh, yeah. It's like Gandalf Grey, whatever.
and that's like him now.
Yeah.
But he also, I think, doesn't he have a Grammy for something with Johnny Cash or something?
Something like that. Yeah.
Like Johnny Cash to who did I just say? Beastie Boys, Jay-Z,
and then all the way up to Adele, Ed Sheeran, some of the music we played on, Kanye West, Red Hot Chili Peppers, Linkin Park.
It's very very wide.
His genre is super wide. And what's interesting is he's not really a musician. I mean, he's not even really an engineer. Like, he just in the last 5 to 7 years really figured out like studio equipment. For the longest time, he just listened to stuff and he would go, you don't, that needs to be different. Or that doesn't, he would say, that doesn't feel good. It needs to feel good. What chord would make it feel good? And they would play a different one. He'd go, yeah, that feels good. Like, that was the way he would work with bands for the longest time. He was just so unique. But yeah, I mean, he's arguably probably the longest tenured top number of hits producer of all time. You know, arguably there's a lot of guys out there, but yeah, so that was what we talked about. So we played three different tracks, and each track had 8 to 10 songs in it, like little mini clip, 10 seconds or whatever. And then that was we kind of went from there of like talking about God being the producer of your life. He doesn't mind you being on the forefront. He doesn't mind you being on the stage as long as he gets to be the producer, because the producer controls the outcome of the song.
How about that?
Yeah.
It's like Lecrae's song. No, it's not like Lecrae's song. Never mind.
Okay.
You know the background. It's kind of the opposite of that.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah.
no, that's cool. He said David Foster All for One. He did their 2 hits. You know.
I swear.
And I swear, and I Can Love You Like That.
Yeah.
Played both of those.
He did both of those. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm good.
I was trying to think of songs that would resonate with our audience.
Those are good songs.
Yeah.
All for One. Come on. That reminds me of the skating rink almost.
I feel like more people were vibing on the second track than anything else.
Dr. Dre.
Yeah, that's Dr. Dre.
Dr. Dre, so. California love.
And all the old people were like, "What's going on in here?"
Yeah. Robbie McClendon, Pastor Dan. Robbie was sitting behind Pastor Dan. He was like, "What does this mean?" They said they didn't know a single song that got played in all the songs.
Listen, when you said 90 Christian parents, I looked at Tiffany and she just kind of put her hand up.
I said, you've all heard these songs, unless you had 90s Christian parents. And then you're like Nate Bargatze. I think Jesus had more fun than I did.
Yeah.
But,
No, I mean, some of those songs, I mean, obviously, like, they have bad stuff, bad words in them.
Yeah, no, we cut a lot of them songs off.
I love California.
Quick.
I love Tupac's verse in California Love.
Yeah. John actually, so I had to for people just behind the scenes, for you guys kind of know how that works. So I have creative ideas. I send them to John, and John, the initial thing is like, hey, I'm working on this, just so you know. And that kind of is John's opportunity to start wrapping his head around it. And then I kind of go in and kind of create the parameters around what we're looking for. So I actually went into every song. I went from this second to this second mark. That's the part of the song that I want played. And then John goes and downloads it all, cuts it all up, and puts it all together. And one of them, I put the wrong second marker in. It was supposed to be like 25 seconds to 37 seconds, but I actually put 1 minute and 37 seconds. And I think it was like a Tupac song or something like that. And it was like, he came to me, he was like, hey man, that's a lot of cuss words. And then when he wrote it, I was like, no, I probably put the wrong thing in there. So, but that's kind of how the process goes. Eh, John?
Yeah. It's usually how it goes. At least for those anyways.
Yeah.
Those little
snippets.
Little snippets.
Yeah, try to make it easy so our front of house, our sound guy, isn't trying to like fast forward in songs and stuff. Like we make it real easy for our Sunday morning crew. So, but yeah, so that's what we did. Talked about the woman caught in adultery and kind of went through some the way Jesus handled her in the situation, so that to kind of give people insight into trusting Jesus with our lives.
They're
so.
adultery. Some days, hey, you might need that.
Hey, you got to come to Jesus
Yeah.
some way.
Hey, yeah.
I mean-
No, that's cool. I need to watch it just like we tell people. You need to go back and watch it and listen to it. I got to do that my dang self. So I want to be caught up for this Sunday. You know what I'm saying? I'm excited for. I don't know. I feel like this time of year. I mean, we're mid-October already, which
It's crazy.
that's nuts. But like, I found out today, eggnog is in the stores. To me, it's like we're getting to that time of year, the end of the year. Like we're planning for budgets and stuff like for next year. Like some of us, I'm shifting into next year thinking a little bit. Mm-hmm. But, like the holidays are coming up. All the events we do is fun around all that. Like Christmas is always fun. Like it's a good time. And then we have like Thanksgiving's my favorite holiday. That's cool. But just all that's coming up.
You still going to Chi-Town, or because your mom's here, you're staying here?
Still going because I had it all booked.
Is Mom Joe going too? Or are they
Nope.
staying here? So you just chilling in Chi-Town for Thanksgiving? There you go.
No, not Thanksgiving. The week
Weekend.
of.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
I'm leaving Sunday. I'll be back Tuesday night.
Oh, okay. Dope.
Yeah.
That's good.
No, they used to ride the train like last year. I'm flying Sunday night this year because of how the flights work, but last year was Monday morning. So Monday they rode the train from where they lived into Chicago, and I flew into Chicago, and we met. Then I got on the train at the airport and into the Grand Central Station. That's where we met up. And then we would spend, like, that was like noon, lunchtime. We met up, and then we would have the rest of the day, Monday night, all day Tuesday, and then Tuesday at like 7 p.m. there was a train that goes back that we rode back to their place. So then I was with them Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then I would fly back to Pensacola on Saturday. That's how that week usually went.
Oh, nice.
But now that they're here this year, I already had the flight and hotels booked. So in Chicago, so I'm flying. It's Sunday evening after church. I think I got to be at the airport at 3 or something. I'm gonna fly into Chicago. I have a hotel for Sunday night and Monday night, so I'm gonna be there Sunday night. I'll probably mess around, get out all day Monday, and then like half a day Tuesday, and then I got to be at the airport at like 4 or 5 or something to fly back.
Right on.
It's short, but it's already booked. So I'm like, I'm gonna go. Chicago is a lot of fun that time of year. This will be the third year, so it's cold, but it's pretty. The Christmas stuff is out at the big park, and it's just like, why not go for 2 days? So if anybody wants to go, holla at me. Like, if you want to go chill in Chicago,
Yeah, anybody out there?
yeah, I'm going. So I had like a Southwest credit. I used points for the hotel. Like, it didn't cost me hardly nothing. So yeah, I'm still doing that. So I'll be back Tuesday night, and then I got family. I'm actually really excited. Thanksgiving is my favorite holiday. I used to always go to my mom's because like the getaway week, but she's here this year. My brother's coming in town, so my mom is doing a big thing. Usually it's just small because I'm there with them, but like her sister is coming.
Whole crew's
so
coming
my aunt's coming and my cousins and then their kids.
Oh,
So
dope.
there's gonna be like 18 of us at my mom's
wow.
house, and she's cooking this big. She throws down at Thanksgiving. I mean,
Let's go. Love
So,
it. Sign me up.
so anyways, all that's coming up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, and I'm excited for all that. And then of course, like all our stuff, like at the church, like Trunk or Treat's fun. Those events are fun.
Trunk or treats
Church at the
coming.
movies.
Church at the movies.
Church of the Movies is always cool to invite people to. So that's coming up next month in November. Do we tell the movies yet, or was it a surprise?
I mean, if
Should
you
we
want to do
tell?
that, you can.
Should we wait?
We can. I mean, it don't matter to me.
Should we wait? I don't know.
I mean,
I mean, they'll know Sunday because the well, I guess they kind of won't. The advertising stuff will be here for Sunday. So
maybe we'll wait a few weeks as we get closer. Drop a little teasers. One's a Christmas classic. We'll say that. One is
a millennial Christmas classic.
yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah.
A millennial Christmas classic. Another is
A classic sequel.
a
Sequel.
sequel to a classic. In and of itself was really good. Not a Christmas movie, but still. And then I don't know what the other one is. I forgot, but
it's a golf movie.
oh yeah. So Anyways, those will be fun.
Fantastic golf movie.
We'll
It
drop
is.
those.
It's
Probably
dude,
the best golf movie,
Ever.
in my opinion. Yeah. That's pretty good.
What movies did we do last year? Remember the Titans?
No, that wasn't last year. Last year we did Home
Alone.
We did Home Alone. We did. Why can't I think of the name of the movie? The one with the swimmers.
The Guardian.
The Guardian. Yeah.
And,
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
such a good movie.
Home Alone.
Guardian and
So even that the this time of year you get the classic. You want to watch the classic movies. You want to watch the, what's it called? Christmas Vacation. Lampoons, Old School. I love the Home Alone movies.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You like first one or second one better?
Ooh. Second.
See, I'm the first.
I like the first better too.
Yeah.
I like. It's one
But
of
they're
the.
both very, very
Yeah,
good.
It's
very
one of the
good.
rare. It's one of the rare movies where I like the second one better than the first.
Yeah, but you like that with Ace Ventura too, huh? You like Ace Ventura's second one better.
Yes. Yeah.
See, that's crazy talk. The second one is so
When Nature
much more
Calls.
stupid.
There's no way they are both equally stupid.
No, he's far more like
Eccentric.
intense, yeah, than in the first one.
I think it's hilarious. Dude.
It is
Oh my
like, those
gosh. I was.
You've seen those, right?
I have. I'm trying to remember which one's first and second.
Ace
The first
Ventura,
one's the
one,
dolphin.
when the dolphin goes.
Second one's when he goes to
Nature
Africa.
Calls?
Yeah.
And when Nature Calls, when he goes to
I
Africa.
am a big When Nature Calls fan. Like,
It is
yeah.
funny.
Yeah.
Bumblebee tuna.
Slinky, Slinky.
Everyone loves
What's
the
a Slinky?
Slinky. Yeah.
Bumblebee
Go,
tuna.
Slinky, go.
Bumblebee tuna.
Yeah. Yeah.
White devil, white devil. No, anyways,
I couldn't help the sequencuocho. Leave that part out.
yeah, that is good. That is good.
It's the Monopoly guy.
Yeah.
Do not pass go. Do not collect
Take
$200.
$200.
Those are movies that are classics to me. Those are classics.
Yeah.
Dude, I was obsessed with Jim Carrey as a kid. Like to this day, I can quote full scenes of almost any Jim Carrey movie, with the exception of like Me, Myself, and Irene and some of those others. But
That's funny too, though.
no, it is. I just don't. I don't know those as well. Those are like later.
Yeah.
But that man, Dumb and Dumber, Liar, Liar.
Dumb and Dumber is
It's unbelievable.
a
What if we
classic
did Church of the Movies with Dumb and Dumber?
I saw, listen to this. Dumb and Dumber was on TV not that long ago, and I think it was at a hotel because I don't have normal TV. But I put it on, and they showing Dumb and Dumber the toilet scene with Harry.
Yes.
It was a different scene. It was like an extended version of that scene that I had never saw.
Oh, I've seen that before.
And I was like, "There's more to this."
Yeah, right.
Because there's more to it.
Yeah.
I was dying laughing because that seems funny.
Yeah.
But like, he like is trying to take the toilet apart. Like the whole like there's an extended version of that scene that I never knew. And I had that DVD as a kid, and it was like not in the what do you call it, deleted scenes or whatever that I remember. But anyway, so that was
Great
interesting.
movie. Great
Fantastic.
Nate has never seen that, by the way. We talk.
Yeah, he needs to
Poor kid.
get cultured.
He probably wouldn't like it. He'd probably be like, "This is stupid." And we'd have to fire him.
Yeah.
So anyways,
yeah.
Church at the Movies is coming up. That's gonna be fun. We always like do popcorn and junk, like the
Candy,
whole thing.
popcorn,
junk.
sodas, all the stuff.
Sodas, As soon as the lights, that's always funny in the auditorium in church. Like as soon as the lights go down, the movie's about to start. You hear like they're opening their drinks.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's always fun.
It's true.
Mainly because you do it.
What?
He said you're starting.
You do
You're the
it.
one. You're the first
I'm
one.
not.
Oh, okay.
Cracks the Coca-Cola open.
Man, have you ever been to real movies and hear that?
No.
People like smuggling their own
Oh
snacks
yeah,
and
yeah,
it goes
yeah.
dark.
You hear rappers open it up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Boy, when we used to hit Taco Bell, Arby's on the way to the movies.
We used to get like the Tom Thumb. My dad was like, "Look, we go get the sweet
Oh
tarts
no,
from Circle
when,
K."
that was. I'm talking about.
Cumberland Farm?
I'm talking a little older. When we were driving, but we wanted to get in food for cheap, we'd hit Taco Bell, Arby's. We was with my mom. Was like, we hitting Family Dollar or something. You gonna get this 89
It's
cent
too
eater.
expensive in there.
Yeah.
It's unreal. $8 for some chocolate covered
get a
something.
Walmart for
Bruh,
$1?
the last time I went to the movies was probably over a year ago. But I large popcorn and a drink combo thing, whatever, was $20.
Yeah.
For a popcorn and a
It's a
Coke.
lot.
It's unreal.
That's crazy.
Highway robbery.
And people we just pay it.
Well, what
No.
you gonna do? Not do it?
if we not did it, then they would lower it. If we all not did
people
it,
going to do it.
Yeah, people are still gonna do it, dude.
Yeah.
and listen,
Because of the convenience.
it's good popcorn.
You get to control the butter.
I mean, yeah. Now you get the the whole thing, like it is good popcorn, but $20 for a drink and a thing. Now, if you're going for refills, but like, I didn't do that. You know,
Yeah.
once the movie starts, I don't want to get up.
Right.
That's me. Once the movie starts, I'm not trying to get up.
You know, some people spend so much time getting up. It's like, why'd you come to the movie?
Right.
It's like at a concert. I think I was telling you when we went to the Dave Matthews concert.
About just moving
I went to
around.
the Def Leppard concert last year. Me and my cousin in Atlanta. And there was this couple in front of us, and it's like god awful hot. We're in the Atlanta Braves stadium on the field in June. I mean, it was murder. The guy must have spent, I don't know, beer's probably like $10 a beer.
At least.
This dude, I mean, him and her were they were having lots of beers that day.
Yeah.
But he kept going. I was like, ain't no telling how much money he's spending on beer. But like every 5 minutes, he's leaving. I'm like,
Yeah.
why'd you even come
missed
to the
half the show.
concert?
Yeah.
Yeah, you missed everything. So I don't know why people do that. I ain't doing that.
No.
No, I'm not doing that.
And once I get where I'm supposed to be, I'm there.
Yeah, it's too crowded to be sliding in, and now you're the one that's every 5 minutes coming by everybody.
Yeah.
No. I ain't
Be like
doing
your
that.
parents when you were a kid. In and out. In or out.
Yeah,
Pick one.
I remember, like, they were right, all along.
So,
They were.
they knew some stuff.
These kids now don't know. These kids now don't know.
So yeah,
Of course, I was good.
that's all we doing, man.
Yeah, it was,
What's going on?
what else has happened?
We got Church of the Movies coming up. We got.
Do we have a bit today?
I do. I got a couple things.
We might need to do a little something
Vision
funny.
Sunday, October 22nd.
That's going to be a big deal.
Yes.
Big deal.
I'm
Make
excited
sure
about
you mark
that.
your calendars. You want to be here October 22nd.
Well, you're also going to see this Sunday. We're not done with the stage and stuff. Obviously, you can still see the wood. Like it's there. We're working. So stuff's happening. But coming up,
Apparently,
I
they're working
thought-
on the stage right now.
I thought somebody was shooting a gun. I was like, somebody done. We got to go check on Nate and them in the office.
Mine is more than 3 steps away. That's unfortunate.
Yeah. So I was going to send John down there first. You know,
Nah, PD's down there. They should be good.
Yeah.
so I forgot about that.
In fact, it was probably PD.
Yeah. He's handling some business right now.
No, so we're real close to having some new stuff happening. You're going to see some new new stuff. You know, so
That's like what happened Sunday.
yeah. No, so we are in the
Holy
middle.
Spirit.
We're in the middle of stuff happening, and I'm excited. I'm real excited. You know,
I like change,
I like change, but it's like some of the stuff is necessary.
progress.
Yeah, but here we go. Have y'all seen the Powerball?
No, what's it at?
1.7 billion. 1.7 billion.
With a B.
The lump sum payout is almost
what?
800 mil
$800 million?
for the lump sum payout. Now, I've put a lot of thought into this at the house.
Okay.
Bust out the calculator. Normally, if I would have won the lotto, I'm taking the lump sum. Normally, because I would rather put that money to use the way I want. And I feel like I'm smart enough with money.
Get your 12% interest instead of their 4 or whatever.
Right. I feel like I'm smart enough with money. If I was only going to get 50 mil or something, just give me all that and I'll put enough aside. I won't go broke with that, and I'll do some stuff with it, some good stuff, and it'll let that money make more money. But with this much money, I'm probably going to take the payout. It's so much. One, if you take the payout, that annuity is still yours, and you're technically a billionaire. So that's a flex right there. Like, you take the 800 million.
You're going to tell if you want.
Well, they're gonna know it's Florida. It's public knowledge. Everybody gonna know. Listen, if I want a bill, you gonna know. Okay.
Pulling up in a Rolls Royce Phantom or something.
Yeah, it ain't gonna be no secret. You know, I'm gonna have people around. Like, there's gonna be stuff going on. There's gonna
You have a whole entourage.
oh yeah, there's gonna be something. No. But a bill, I mean, 1.7 bill. You coming close to 2 bill. I mean, so the way they do it is, here's what people don't realize: the annuity's in your name, and some people say like, well, if you die, you don't get it. No, that's true. You set up an estate, the whole deal.
I mean, technically, if you die, you don't get it, but someone does.
Well, you wouldn't. Yeah. You're a state. Whatever would get it. So every year, they bust it out into 30 payments, and every year it goes up.
Right.
For like adjusted. So like the first year, there's a website that does this whole calculator that I found. If you won that 1.7 bill, your first payout after taxes is like $16 million.
Yeah, I could do something with that.
Yeah, but next year is 18. Then the following year it's like 21, and then the following year it's like 24, and then on the 30th payment it's like 74 mil. So every year you're getting a check that goes up every year. Like, I'm probably taking that.
Yeah.
I mean, it would be hard to go broke doing that. You know what I mean? Like, even if you blew through 16 mil, which is real stupid, but even if you did, you got
18 mil
18
coming.
mil coming.
Yeah, I got 18 mil coming.
Yeah.
You know, so it's like versus you get in there, you take the lump sum and you buy real stupid stuff, big houses, planes, whatever, give money away to people, whatever. But like, I'm probably taking the lump sum with this big of a payout because the individual payout I can still do a lot with. I mean, 16 mil. What do I need more? I mean,
Right.
I'm going to be set. I'm tithing. The church gonna get off top.
Listen, I'm praying. I'm praying you hit that. I'm praying you hit that Powerball, dog. I want you to. I believe in you.
Hey, somebody got to hit it.
That's right.
I mean, I feel like
They better love Jesus. Might as well love Jesus, right?
and the people there's people that have won that don't.
Yeah.
You know, so might as well be someone like me. There's a lot of good stuff. There's a lot of, like, our town has so many good nonprofits. You know, that even like a 50 grand would go so far for some of these
Absolutely.
nonprofits, you know, but imagine being able to just, you know, give 100 grand to all the good work being done through these groups.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I'm in the leadership Pensacola class. we do a class project every year. The class is a class project. We selected Valerie's House. Valerie's House is a group, and they actually have a house now that someone donated. Someone bought them a $500,000 house in East Hill.
Cool.
It's for kids.
Oh, in East Hill. So it's like 1,100 square feet.
It's not very big. Yeah.
It's for grieving kids, right?
It's for grieving kids. Kids that have lost a parent or an immediate family member. This is a support group for them and their caretaker. So like the mom, if the dad passed away or is in a car wreck, the kid gets to come and they do every night. It's groups and it's done by ages. So all the kids are there. It's a group model. So you're in there with other kids who have gone through what you're going through or are going through what you go through. And it's really cool what they do. But then they also do, like, now the mom who's there, the moms or whoever's in another group, and they're their own support group too, because they're dealing with not only the loss of maybe like a spouse, but now I got to raise a kid, you know, the whole thing.
Yeah.
It's really cool what they do. And so this house, there's a backyard that our class project for LEAP is we're going to redo their backyard and make it real nice in a place. But like this woman who runs it, that was her story. She lost her mom when she was 11 and and now she's probably in her 40s, I guess. But she's like a hustler out there too. She goes and raises money, and now they have a couple employees and all that. But still, it's like every time they have a group night, they look for groups. PYP, we provide a dinner one night. You provide dinner for all the kids when they come. Because they even have kids that can't afford it. They pay for the Uber for the mom and the caretaker and the kid to get there and get home every time. So it's like they want to make sure these kids can get there. So it's like,
cool.
imagine what that could do with 50 grand for 100 grand. We go so far, you know. So there's a lot here local. So I'll say all that to say, it's like you could do so much with that kind of money. So
Come on, Lord. What happened?
I receive it. I receive it. John, I give you a little money too. Don't worry.
Well, that's good.
John, we'll let you buy some lights or cameras or something.
I'll give you a little money.
I'm gonna need 2 extra cameras anyway, so
I've
that
known
into the
John a long
budget
time.
for
I'll
next
give
year.
John I'd slide John a hundo.
Yeah, here's $100.
heck yeah.
Or is that 100 million?
No. No. I can assure you that wasn't it.
Yeah, probably wouldn't be that
Wait,
generous.
is 100,000?
Yeah. Let's move on.
Slow down, guys. Let's take it easy.
My payout's only 16 mil. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let them do it for the least of these, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey.
John, just go start a nonprofit so Justin can give to
Yeah,
it. And then you get the
see?
tax write-off. Now you're good.
Here's
now
the
you're
thing.
golden.
Here's the thing. If you were to give me money, and it'd be a substantial amount of money, I'm going to invest it into something. So whether that is making another business or putting it into something that's going to double it, I'm gonna do that.
Hey. You
That's-
should.
I'm not
give
going to
him
just be
10%.
out here spending.
Well, I've got $100. I'll give you. You go double that and bring it back to me.
Yeah. So, anyways, that's crazy. So, if you want to buy a ticket for tomorrow,
Ticket for tomorrow. Oh, for the
Powerball.
for Wednesday.
Powerball. Yeah.
Today's Tuesday.
Probably
We're
should.
recording.
I probably should do it too.
Yeah.
You know, I know I've said this before, but if the odds are 1 in 300 million, if you were a billionaire, like if Elon Musk wanted to spend $300 million, I wonder what the math actually is like to win 1.7 billion. If the odds are that, you know what I'm saying? Do you spend
Yeah.
300? Could a rich person spend the $300 million buying 300 million tickets
And get
to
1.7
risk
billion.
1.7 winning 1.7 billion?
Right.
Seems logical to me.
It seems logical, but I know when you start getting the stats and stuff, you
there's
know,
more to
there's some there, but you just,
Who
I
knows,
just wonder,
man?
you know. I feel like it'd be easier to like cheat it, to be a cheater,
One would think.
but that's not my life. I don't know how to cheat the lotto. I don't know how to break into that world. You know. Anyways, we should move on. Sound like a criminal.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you haven't done it yet, so you're just thinking about
Oh
it.
no, I'm not even that.
Oh, okay.
I'm relying more on the Lord.
We're praying about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I figure if it happens, it's because of him, not because you know,
Mm-hmm.
I shot like air into the balls, so they're heavier. Except for the balls, you want the machine to pull up,
Yeah.
and win.
Like the people that
Thought
did
about
do that.
that.
That's in a movie.
Yeah, that happened.
Yeah, that's real. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I did not think of that. I saw that in the movie.
If you don't win, God's telling you that you're not ready for it.
If I don't win tomorrow night, it's either win or God saying you're not ready for it.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's true. I feel like God's got a lot going on right
At
now.
minimum, he's saying you're just not getting it.
Have you seen Israel right now? I don't think he's worried about Justin in this Powerball.
I don't think he's worried about Israel either.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
I see what you're saying.
Because he's already got it under control.
Yeah.
That's what you meant.
What-
Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. That like, there's a whole lot of
Bro, I
prayer.
think we was all like,
Yeah, I was
I was
like,
like, what? I was
have a
like,
job here?
yeah, right. Like, John, we need to talk, dog.
Yeah.
Oh, I get it. I get it.
that's why he had an Iranian flag on the back of his car. Wait, what? Good.
Correction, it was Palestinian. No, I'm just kidding.
No,
Just kidding.
wow.
kidding.
So,
Oh, that's bad. That's bad. We might get an email on that one.
I'm okay with it.
But no, yeah.
I see what you're saying. Yeah. What I'm saying is, there's a whole lot of prayers going to God right now, and surely there are more important ones than Justin hitting the Powerball. But I mean,
You know.
he's also can handle it all. You know.
That's right. Yeah. No,
You know?
None is too big nor too small.
I saw Bruce Almighty. You know, like he created a system. Like he filters.
Yeah, the
like,
email.
You know, he might.
Yeah. Yeah. the emails.
All I can
10,000
think of
more.
is him pulling the moon towards himself. That's the only
Yeah.
scene I can think of
He,
in the
like,
movie.
Remember
when all the
current and
Yeah.
stuff.
when all the prayers were coming through, it was like Post-its and stuff, and you know, or whatever.
That was just great writing.
Yeah.
But hey,
speaking of
listen,
Israel.
Speaking of Israel, real talk, man. We just came out of a meeting and just talking about for our church, and we've got we're going to be changing some things up so that we can have some good teachings about Israel and just kind of bringing some truth, information about Israel, about where Christians should stand on Israel, about the impact of what's going on. You know, there's just so much, you know, John and I were talking yesterday, we were putting up a post for the church, and, you know, anytime we're doing stuff like that, we always kind of make sure our words are precise and we don't really fly by the seam of our pants for stuff like that. And, you know, John's message was like, man, there's so much, conflicting information out there. Like, you know, I don't want to write this on behalf of the church. I need you to write it on behalf of our church, you know? And it was like, cause it's just, you know, who do we listen to? What information is truth? And we do have, we've got boots on the ground over there. We've got friends. We got some people that are in office over there. We got some people that are just civilians. We've got pastor friends that are over there. We've got a lot of people over there. We know what's going on. And in our meeting, as Justin was just talking to us about in our meeting, it's like for the first time, most news outlets aren't giving super conflicted information. It's for the first time in a long time. It's not really like Democrats are over here and Republicans are over here. It's kind of like everyone is seeing this for what it is, which is Hamas and Hezbollah are terrorist organizations, and they're killing and worse innocent people, including babies and children, and what they're doing to women is disgusting, and I mean it's just really bad. So but first Wednesday of November 1st, we're going to be we're going to take a step away from our expository preaching calendar, and Pastor Dan is going to be preaching doing a teaching on Israel. What's going on? Why should we support Israel? Obviously they are the innocent ones in what's happening. So that kind of morally, you should be supporting Israel, but there's a biblical basis to it. What is that, and why? And so he's going to be bringing all that on November 1st. And so I definitely encourage you guys to be there so that you can be educated. You want to be educated in a time like this. There's a war happening, and I don't know how you feel about this, what I'm about to say, but I think I know how you feel. I'm not sure how Justin feels about it, but I think that this war is going to touch a lot of nations. Yeah. I think this is going to drag other nations into it. And the conversation we were just having in the office is, I think for the first time in a long time, I think the rest of the world is not going to be able to remain neutral or indifferent towards the Palestinian-Israeli against, the rest of the Middle East trying to destroy Israel conversation. It's because it's going to start to include.
It's going to be very.
I mean, we have a carrier over there now, or on its way at least.
Well, I read this morning that the Russian hacker group Killnet has already successfully hacked into some of the Israeli government stuff, and is siding with Palestinians, essentially. Russia. So Russia's already fighting Ukraine, and it's just this whole thing. So there's potential for escalation for sure.
So I think just neutrality is going to become less and less of an option. You're going to have an opinion, and the internet is not always the best place to formulate that opinion. You need educated people with factual information, and not just what CNN or Fox News or just not that stuff. So
it's gonna be wild.
So yeah,
and we're still, as far as I know, going over there next year.
right.
I don't know. That's gonna. That changes. I'd still go. I would.
I have people that's supposed to be there in January.
I would still go.
Wow.
Yeah. So we'll.
There's like 500,000 Americans over there. Yeah. There's always Americans in Israel, that are, whether they're Jews over there visiting, family and all those things. But
I mean,
which is part of why the carrier group is going over there now, in case they have to assist with evacuation of Americans. But I mean, you have 500,000 Americans. I mean, they're not positive as some of the hostages and stuff aren't. There's not Americans in that.
Correct. Yeah.
So they're trying to figure out what's what still. But
and I mean, the IDF receives American citizens into the Israeli Defense Force. You can join the IDF as an American. So
that's wild.
There are people in the IDF who are Americans. There's a lot of vetting and stuff like that.
And I don't want to promote anything, but like I told them earlier in the meeting, like Twitter's been useless the last year, probably, if you've ever been on Twitter. But lately with this Israeli stuff, I've found Twitter to be helpful because I follow. There's a lot of the IDF has a Twitter account, and they're posting a whole lot of stuff to it. Yeah. So it's really cool to see first-hand videos and stuff. It's just cool now with phones everywhere. I mean, they're not hiding this stuff.
No, not at all. So there's a lot going on. So yeah, we're going to be doing we'll have some teaching coming on that very, very soon. Again, we just want to educate our people, and it is serious. I mean, it's sad. It's very serious. We know, I know some people, not well, but just know them, who have lost their life, who have lost kids over there already. I know a pastor friend of mine whose son was already killed. So there's just a lot. There's a lot going on, man. So so we just want to. We're going to bring some educating.
Israel's so interesting to me, not with all the, I mean, especially with all this, but like just in general, just how they operate and some of this stuff is so interesting.
Mm-hmm.
They'll let you, if you can prove it, you can go, if you're Jewish, you can move back to Israel and become an Israeli citizen and all that stuff. And
Yeah.
Just the benefits that come with that and all those things. It's like, it's really cool some of the stuff they do.
Yep. No, absolutely. So a lot going on, but
That's going to be November 1st.
November 1st, the first Wednesday of November 1st. Yeah.
That'd be cool.
So definitely mark your calendars for that. Come be a part of it.
For sure.
It's just such valuable teaching. So, but
Awesome.
in addition to that, man, there's, just got a lot going on. So we want to make sure you mark your calendars. October 22nd, be here for Vision Sunday. November 1st, be here for First Wednesday.
October
teaching on
29th.
Israel. October 29th. Trunk or treat.
Yeah.
So we got that
Just
going
be
on.
here.
Just be here. The doors are open. No, I'm just kidding. But
Why
so
would
it's
you want to
good.
miss it?
It's good. So
All right, we'll get out of here. Let you get back. Let everybody get back to their life now that we've interrupted it.
yep. A lot of value going on here. John, our shoes match.
Well, they do. John, what are you wearing over there? What are those jeans?
They're just jeans, man.
Jeans, bro.
They look different at lunch.
I don't know what that meant, but okay.
I don't either.
Right on.
But good for you. All right, well, we'll get out of here, guys.
Yeah. Well, Justin,
Yeah. Rick's,
where do they find information?
listen? TransformationChurch.com. Where else? Or
Where else?
social media at Transformation Pensacola.
Ricky Rick?
Yeah.
Ricky
Good
Rick.
night.
That's great to be here.
Yeah. John,
Sean Sapp.
as always. Justin, it's been great. All right, guys. Thank you for tuning in. We'll catch you next week for another week, another sermon, another message recap podcast.
Later.
Later.